Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Tamaracade, and today I'll be playing the graphical text adventure for Play Expo Blackpool. And well, this is very special as I will be attending this particular Play Expo on the 12th and 13th of October this year, and it will be held at the Nork Olympia Exhibition Centre in Blackpool. And I will also be appearing on the Women in Retro Gaming panel that will be held on the Sunday, so 13th of October at around 3:30 p.m. So if you're around, make sure you pop by for that panel. And yeah, and come and say hi. And yeah, it'll be great to see you. This game here was created by the 80s Nostalgia Podcast. There'll be a link down there in the description below, so make sure you check that out. And there'll also be a link to this game. You can play it completely in browser, so if you fancy giving it a go, then why not? So let's get to it. Allow sound effects. Allow sound effects? Yes, I'll have some of those. Welcome to the Play Expo Graphical Text Adventure. This is a small adventure game written in Adventuretron. Graphics by Teletext wizard Horsenburger. And Play Expo name used within permission from Andy Brown. Okay. Game is to complete quests set out by Play Expo guests, so you can fully explore the ground floor of the Norbreck Hotel and examine, talk, and interact with the guests. Well, that's good, because I'll be staying at that hotel, so it'd be nice to have a little walk around before I get there, see what it's like. If you enjoy the game and would like to show your support, buy me a coffee on Ko-Fi, so yeah, check that out. And here are all the people that so far have contributed, so that's very nice of them. Hey, yeah. Ten quests. So at the seafront. You're at the seafront. To the north is the Norbreck Hotel. Beaches stretch out either side of you to the east and west. Well, let's go look at the hotel, so let's head north. You're in the Norbreck Hotel car park. In front of you, up a few steps, is the hotel entrance. You see a camper van and a car. Well, let's just head north. In the foyer, it's quite a small room with 4 exits. The entrance to the main event is to the north, the bar is to the east. To the west is the green room where guests congregate. South is towards the car park. Well, let's go to the main event. Let's see what's going on there. In a corridor that leads from the hotel to the Expo main hall. There's a table with some drinks on it and a couple of chairs. Let's see if we can take a drink. Oh, apparently I can't find one. Well, let's just keep going north. So I get to the entrance, to show my wristband, and they let me in. So, north again. It's done me well so far. So there's a few chairs, a few tables, and a few members of Houston Consultants, so let's talk to them. Let's talk to Andrew. Oh, sorry. I did that twice. I'm sure I bought copies of all my Houston games, but there's one I can't find in my bag. Could you bring me a copy of it, please? It's called Cyber something, he says. Okay. Okay, so I think that's a quest I've got to do for him. Now let's talk to the other one. He's busy, so I think they're looking for Cybernoid. Is that the game? Okay, let's just go north again. Oh, I've gone too far. I'm out the back. So there's a security guard. Let's talk to him. Oh, I need to find 6 key rings. Okay, let's just go back. Let's try east. Oh, I'm in a VR room. Okay, doesn't really seem to be much going on there. Try west. Oh, I'm in the arcade. Let's play Tempest, because that's what I would do in the arcade. But I can't do that. Not that I'm surprised. I'd be very shocked if I could, to be honest. In the text adventure. So let's try good old north. Oh, I'm in the toilet. A cubicle, a sink, a dryer. Let's try poo in sink. The game does not require use of the word poo, so that is good. So this game is offering very useful life lessons and telling you that no, you cannot poo in sinks, so don't even think about it. Examine sink. A sish. I like that. Can I take the plug? What? What happened? Oh. Okay. There's nothing special about the dryer. Examine a cubicle. Flush toilet. Ugh, the toilet's dirty. That's a bit gross. Let's examine it. You see nothing special? Okay. Use toilet. Flush. Okay. Poo in toilet. Oh yeah, I can't do that. Use toilet? Or have I just tried that one? Yeah, flush the toilet. I used the toilet. No, it's dirty again, I like that. So I'll flush it again. Anyway, let's get out of here. I'm not just going to spend all day in the toilets. So east. No, wait, that's back there. West. You're in the main hall near the stage. On the stage you can see a man silhouetted by a single spotlight and surrounded by artificial fog. The fog has a faint scent of peaches. Let's talk to the Gaming Muso. Muso jumps off the stage to chat to you. It takes a few moments for his flowing locks of hair to catch up with him. Can't you get my guitar from the car? He asks and hands you his car key. Well, that was nice for him to just give me his car key, so... So I got it and put it into his inventory. So let's head east again. So let's try and find that then. So use the key on one of these cars. Okay. Grab the guitar. Use guitar, let's rock out. Can't rock out in the car park by myself. So let's head back. Give guitar. So takes it. So I give it back to him, and he goes and rocks out, and he gives me a limited edition guitar pick and adds one to my score. Oh, and then he shreds. Got 1 of 10 collectibles. What happens if I talk to him again? Make sure you check out his channel, it's great. Shove a link in the description below. He's tinkering with an amp in preparation for playing. Okay. We go east then. Let's go to the bar. There was a bar. No, I keep going. East. East. No. Where was that at? I can't remember. Here we go, I'm in the bar. Ah, Jeff Minter's here. Let's talk to him. So, I inhale in preparation for starting conversation with Jeff, but Jeff is one step ahead of you. Jeff is always one step ahead of everybody. He rotates on his stool to face you, whips out his phone and says, "Have you seen my sheep?" He shows you a photo of some sheep eating digestive biscuits. "I'm bringing out some software where you can watch them in VR. "Yeah, I'd buy that." You nod approvingly. "There are 3 things I love," Jeff continues. "Curry, sheep, and Eugene Jarvis." He takes a sip of his pint while you digest the info. Jeff places the pint onto the bar and continues, "But not necessarily in that order." You don't know what he means by this. "Do you think you could sneak in a llama for me? Just a small one we can do. Bring me a llama and I'll give you a collectible." Okay, he reaches the pocket and pulls out what looks like a child's toy gun. He places it onto the bar. "You might need this," he says, nodding towards the gun. And with that, Jeff slowly rotates on his stool back to facing the bar. Let's take the gun. Okay, what happens if I try to use it? I don't want to, shoot Jeff. Oh, that's good. What's through here? Can I just take one of these chairs? And just sit down. Okay, no, can't do that. Talk to Tim. Okay, so he wants a musical instrument. What's up? Okay. So I've got to get this. So whips out a postcard, says, "Give this to a musician. They'll know what it means." Places a postcard with a photo of Blackpool Pleasure Beach on the front onto a nearby table. Okay, well, I know where to find a musician, so that one should be easy enough. Let's see if there's anything interesting going on with the table or anything. The top of the table is signed by Mr. Biffo, Retro Man Cave and the Gaming Muso. Someone has carved 80s Nostalgia Podcast was here down on the legs. How uncouth. What about the chair? No, I don't see anything special. So going east. Okay, let's try and find a llama. It's probably going to be outside somewhere. At East Beach, there's a sign saying metal detector is welcome, which is nice. If only you had one. Well, here's a llama. So, I'm on the West Beach, so different animals tethered to posts and a line of children all wanting to sit on them at a considerable cost to their parents. Can I just, take a llama? Oh, I'd just take a llama. Okay, I'll try and take a sheep as well. Okay. What about that gun I got earlier? Does that do anything? Use llama. Okay. Sorry. Talk to sheep. Okay, let's just go. Let's head back. Let's examine the camper van. The camper van is blue and has sticker across the top of the windscreen saying Bertie. Okay. What happens if I try to examine the car? Has a few stickers in the back of the window, one for Def Leppard and one saying I'm Maiden. I like the sound of those stickers. You can't take a massive llama inside. Use gun. Maybe it's some kind of shrink ray. Drop llama. Can I use it now? Shrink llama. Can I just pick the llama up again, or has it gone back? Throw llama. Okay. So I can't take the llama back. The llama shooting doesn't seem to like being examined. It glares back at you in that way llamas tend to do if I try to examine it. Can it talk? No. Give postcard. Okay, so user takes the postcard and reads the back of it. He doesn't read the back straight away, first looks longingly at the photo of the pleasure beach, which implies he hasn't seen the outside world for a while. Then he reads the back. Give this to Tim. Muso finally replies with a tear in his eye. Muso places a kazoo onto the front of the stage. So I'll take a kazoo. Take kazoo. Can I just play the kazoo? Can I rock out now? No. Okay, which way is it? East. No, wrong way. Talk to Tim again. He's him in the tune. Let's give him the kazoo. So I hand it to Tim and he pops it into his mouth and begins oohing into it like a pro. After a few moments of musical oohs, Tim nods approvingly, obviously pleased at his latest musical creation. Thanks for finding the kazoo, Tim says. Take this as a token of my gratitude. Tim slips a bubble bobble keyring into your inventory. You have acquired 2 out of 10 collectibles. Okay. So, let's... Whoops, I keep going back. So... No, I've been there, so... Hit the Indie Dev Zone. This is where indie programmers show their new software. There are many computers around the room, ranging from old to more modern. See Mike Daly. Let's talk to him. Initiate a chat with Mike. He tells you all about coding on the Spectrum next. You haven't seen Jim Bagley recently, have you? Mike asks. I've got something really important of his. Probably best find Jim and talk to him. Okay. Let's go west then. You're in the Traders Hall. There is a sign in one of the stores which says items free to a good home. Well, I might as well take those then. So, can I buy it? I can't afford it just yet. Okay. Just a llama kicking about in the car park. Okay, let's use the metal detector here then. Slowly pass the metal detector over the sand and... I found a coin! Take it. Take it, yay. No. Yay, I've bought a game now. I keep going back into that bloody toilet. No. Andy sees you whip out a copy of Cybernoid and he does a huge sigh of relief. "Thanks for finding this for me," he says. He dives into his bag, pulls out a rare Houston keyring and slips it into your inventory. You have acquired 3 out of 10 collectibles. I wonder if I can talk to Rob now? Okay. North. East. Well, I've tried using the laser gun, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, here's Jim Bagley. I need to speak to him. You've checked Spectrum Next in the India area, Jim asked. Yes. There's a really good adventure game on the computers nearby that you'll probably like, Jim says. I left my ZX81 Mike Daly on the Spectrum Next store. Could you bring it to me? Just give this note to Mike and he'll give you my ZX81. Bring it back here and I'll give you something fantastic. Cheers. Okay. Okay, use gun. No, wrong word. Oh, I have to say shoot. That makes more sense. Okay. That's cool. Can I just, like, shoot anything? Can I shoot that car? Nah. Anyway, let's take llama. You hand Jeff the shrunken llama. Jeff places it onto the palm of his upturned hand, pats it on the head with one of his fingers, sniffs it, then carefully places it into one of his inside pockets. When Jeff's jacket opens, you notice that there is a label in its inside pockets which reads, "Shrunken Mammals." You pretend not to have seen it. "Thanks for the llama," Jeff says. He slides a llama soft keyring into your inventory. "Take this as a thanks," he adds, before slowly rotating away from you in a way you wholeheartedly expected. Also, he adds 1 to your score. You have 4 out of 10 collectibles. No, wrong way. Sorry, I've got, like, no sense of direction at all. I keep just going the same way, don't I? No, west. Back in the toilets again. South, I need to go here. Got to Mike. Give note. I think it was a note I got. You give Jim's note to Mike, who reads it, nods, and whips out Jim's ZX81 from under the desk. Here you go. Jim will be needing this, he continues before placing Jim's ZX81 on the desk. Could I just have a play on this ZX81 first? Play a bit of 3D Monster Race. There. I'll just take it then. No, not Gov. Jim sees the X81 gives you another thumbs up gesture. Thanks you for bringing it. This is the machine I used to break the world record when I ported Dragon's Lair onto it. It was the biggest game ever on the ZX81, he says. Jim places a toy lemming on the desk and gives you a cheeky smile. I took this by accident from Mike earlier. Could you give it back to him for me? And tell him I'm sorry. Jim says it was a wink before running away laughing. Yeah, so take lemming. Okay. So I've got to go see Mike again. No, wrong way. I'm lost. Mike sees Lemon and lets out an audible phew. I thought he'd gone for good, Mike admits. He seems really relieved. Thanks for bringing him back. As I thank, Mike slips a GTA keyring into your inventory. Please take this as a thanks. You have acquired 6 out of 10 collectibles. Right, so let's just talk to him again in case he's got any other quests or anything. Okay, that's the same thing. South. No, north. East. Let's have a look around here. If we go north again. There's got to be something going on here. Like... Oh, there's a hidden area behind the toilet. Toilet slowly retracts into the wall, revealing the entrance to a hidden area behind it. So now I can go down. You're on a stone staircase. It is dark. You can see light towards the top of the stairs. Further down is darker, but you can hear echoes of people talking in the distance. Let's go down. You're in a stone room with uneven walls. There's a workbench in front of you littered with joystick parts. The room has an organised chaos to it. You see a joystick. Take it. Well, let's use just in case it's... Examine. There's a sticker underneath it. It says genuine San Juan arcade parts. A man emerges from the shadows. He has a relaxed demeanour and presents no danger. He stands facing you behind the bench and starts to clean a nearby Acorn Electron. It's Retro Man Cave, or Neil, as fellow cave dwellers call him, who you might recognise from my recent video on the BBC Bridge Companion. He's such a lovely guy. Okay, let's talk to him. You initiate a chat with Neil. For some reason I keep saying Neo. Like, you know, the chap from The Matrix. So, you initiate a chat with Neil, who, despite saying very little for a good few moments, has continued scrubbing his Electron and maintained eye contact with you throughout your stay in this room. Neil eventually asks, "You couldn't find me a new toothbrush, could you?" He holds his current toothbrush up to show that the bristles have worn away. "There should be one in the secret trading room. They won't let me in there." He asks him why he isn't allowed into the secret trading room. Neil calmly puts the toothbrush down and starts to dry his hands on a nearby towel. "I wasn't able to find the 6 keyrings in the main hotel," he admits. "You need those before you can access the secret area behind the hotel." "Oh, I've got 6 keyrings. Interesting." Can I just take the joystick? Okay, I can't take it. Fair enough. Up. And... what else? No. Nope, wrong way. So, talk to guard. You show the security guard your collection of keyrings. He nods approvingly. "You are obviously a proficient collector," he states. The guard takes your keyrings and slots them for an official hat, which he places onto your head like some sort of official membership ritual. He opens the hatch, allowing you to descend into the secret trading area. "Come back and see me when you've got the other 4 collectibles and I'll give you something else." "Oh, and now you're a real collector. You can call me Dave." Oh, let's go down. Oh, well, there's the toothbrush. You're in the secret trading room. It's dimly lit and there are a few people wearing similar hats to yours. You see, Ian Lee, a toothbrush, a memo. Well, I'll take the toothbrush because I need to give that to Neil. So take the toothbrush. Can I just read the memo? So read the memo. Read, "This is a polite reminder to whoever keeps leaving the toilets and also the main hall dirty. Please remember, always flush twice." Oh, I flushed once when I first got there and it didn't seem to do anything, and then when I did it, Also, to whoever keeps shooting the guests with Jeff's drinking gun, please stop it. Muso is especially fed up with it. Finally, the TV in the VR room needs tuning in. If anyone could go tune it in, it would be very appreciated. Okay. Should I just take it? I can't take it. Let's talk to Ian Lee. He will be presenting the Retro Unlimited panel on the Saturday of Play Expo Blackpool this weekend. You start a conversation with Ian. He tells you about the old computers he recently owns. "I've got a BBC, a Spectrum 48K and a Commodore 64. He tells you, "But know what I would love more than anything else? A Dragon 32. I'd really like one of those. I just find them really, interesting because, it's just something really different, really. But here's the thing," he pauses. "I've never seen one of those for sale anywhere. I don't believe they exist. If you find a Dragon 32 and bring it to me, you'll be fulfilling one of my lifelong dreams." Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere else I can go, so I might as well go up. South. East. So, tune TV. You tinker with the TV. Though the static, you can make out a bold Scottish man with a manly moustache who says his name is Derek Frindas, the legend himself. He's talking about Spectrums or something. It reminds you of a show you used to watch in 1984 when visiting your elderly relatives in Dundee. You bang the top of the TV and hope it tunes in a little better. Derek is thrown around inside the screen and looks a little queasy. You should probably not type shake TV or anything unless you want him to actually throw up. Shake TV. You shake the TV. Derek freezes and goes slightly green before leaning off to the side of the screen and making vomity noises. "Please stop," Derek begs. You decide not to torture him anymore. Talk to Derek. Examine TV. Okay. What happens if I try shaking it again? Turn TV off. Does that do anything? Take TV? Maybe if I had to shoot it with my shrink ray? No. Oh well, let's just go back and see Neil. Neil's eyes light up when he sees you produce a new toothbrush for inventory. You hand it to him and he begins to admire it. This particular shade of green, he says, pointing to the colour of the toothbrush, is the same as the shift key on the Amstrad CPC 464, a much underrated machine from 1984. He certainly knows his facts, you realise. Here, let me give you this as a thank you. He slips a limited edition keyring into your inventory. You've acquired 7 out of 10 collectibles. Okay. Is there anything else here? Oh, I get it now why it did that earlier. Oh, I'm in here and the Platonic team are here. They weren't here earlier, so let's try talking to them. You go and get the bags, Carl says. No, you go and get the bag, Kevin argues back. Guys, they're not bags, they're suitcases, Daly interjects. Let's flip a coin to see who should go and get them, Mark suggests. Yeah, I'll just whip out a 4-sided coin, Kevin says, raising an eyebrow. Whoever scores the best on Kong should get to choose Daily Ventures. The other 3 sigh. Hey, Carl says, noticing you, could you get a bag? Sorry, suitcases out of the camper van. He puts a key fob on the hotel desk. So take key fob. You take the key fob. Okay. So that'll be outside. You press the beepy thing and it beeps, unlocking the camper van. So take suitcase. Whoops, wrong way. Oh, hello. I'll come back to there in a bit. You give the suitcase to Mark, who breathes a sigh of relief. We can finally check in and have a quick nap, he says. Here, take this as a thanks, he says, as he slips a limited edition keyring into your inventory. He waits as everyone gathers their belongings and disperses upstairs. You've got 8 out of 10 collectibles. Okay, you're in the green room, the place where guests congregate and chat. You see the Women of Retro Gaming panel, in brackets ladies. Ooh, I wonder who's there. So why don't we talk to them? The Women of Retro Gaming are deep in conversation. You decide to listen in. The best gaming animal is definitely the hedgehog, says Tamaracade. I'm in a game. See, I'm officially in a game now. That's like a dream come true. This is awesome. Definitely got print screen that. What, Sonic? Asks him. No, Spiky Harold. He's the original gaming hedgehog. I reckon Tiger is the worst gaming animal, Lady Decade suggests. They're all rip-offs of Game & Watches. Oh. See what she means. Anti-unicorn, Aravelle admits. I've thought about this a lot, Kim nods, and Echo the dolphin is my favourite gaming animal. Trista holds her hand up. Ladies, the best animal has to be the lynx. It's a full system, not just one game, and it's portable. I love the entire lynx. The others concede it could be the best of all gaming animals. I wish we had time to go into the traders hall, Aravelle asks. I'd buy all of our gaming animals. Tamaracade sees you and asks, could you pick up a few animal plushies from the traders hall? She places £10 into your inventory. So, see, I'm a very generous games character. So go to the traders hall. If I can remember how to get there. No. Right. No. I see the game right, I might as well speak to them while I'm here. Dakota stops typing and looks up at you. She has a furrowed look on her face, as though you have interrupted a major thought. You explain that you are looking for a Dragon 32 and that you would like to take one of hers. Dakota seems unwilling to allow you to take one. You're not having one of my Dragon Shields, not unless you want to swap for something really unique. I don't suppose you still have that gun I saw you use outside, have you? I'll swap you for that. Give gun. You hand over the gun. In turn, Dakota hands places a Dragon 32 onto the table. I'll take that. Here we go. So, let's see, examine box. See nothing special. Yeah. Buy box. You decide to buy the mystery box of plush toys. You hand over the tenner in exchange for it. You take the mystery box of plush toys box. No. Sorry, as I said, I have no sense of direction. So I just keep going back between the same, like, two rooms all the time. Give box. You hand the mystery box of plush toys over to Tamaracade, who tears it open and starts to dig through the contents. Spiky! She shouts, pulling out a hedgehog. So, you know, I'm in a game! The others dive in and within moments has pulled their favourite gaming animal out of the box. Sorry, I kind of messed up that line a bit. The others dive in the box. Within moments, everyone has pulled their favourite gaming animal out of the box. I'll call him Vlad, announces Lady Decade, looking at her saber-toothed tiger plush. It's not just a unicorn, Aravelle tells everyone, it's a battle unicorn. Kim and Trista are busy comparing fighting stats of their dolphin and lynx plushies as though they are planning their own animal top trumps. The women of retro gaming thank you for bringing them their favourite gaming animals. Trista hands you a limited edition keyring, which you put into your inventory. You have acquired 9 out of 10 collectibles. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna go go to the secret area and give in the Dragon 32. Ian's eyes light up as you've sent him with the Dragon 32. I cannot believe you managed to find one. I cannot believe it, he says, seemingly in disbelief. Here, you've earned this, as he pulls a limited edition Twitch logo keyring. You've acquired 10 out of 10 collectibles. Congratulations, you have collected all of the collectibles and completed the game. If you enjoyed this game, please consider buying me a coffee at ko-fi.com/80s nostalgia. Thank you so much for playing. Well, you know what, I think I might, because I really did actually enjoy that, and the fact that I was in a game. So thank you very much for watching, and if you are coming to Player Expo Blackpool this weekend, by all means come along and say hi, and come out and check out the panels, such as the Women of Retro Gaming panel that is on Sunday at 3:30 PM, where you'll see myself along with Kim Justice, Lady Decade, Trista Bytes and Aravelle. That should be great fun. I'm so excited for it. You can't believe it. There's also like the Retro Unlimited panel, which is hosted by Ian Lee and features a whole bunch of YouTubers that you might recognise, like Top Hat Gaming Man and the Gaming Muso and Novabug, plus a bunch more. There's also like the Platonic panel, so you know they're the developers of Ukulele. There's also a set by the Gaming Muso where he'll be playing some video game covers live, so that should be really good to see. And also there's all the usual stuff at Play Expo. You've got all the consoles and computers and arcade machines, all the traders there where you can, you know, buy all the games and consoles that you want to add to your collection. So it's going to be an amazing weekend and I really can't wait. So hopefully see you there. And in the meantime, why not check out some of my other videos, and please share, like, subscribe and all that stuff. And thank you very much for watching.